Hello everyone. Welcome to the Underground channel. I almost forgot my introduction. But I've gotten a few questions on my Facebook and a few emails and some text, and wanted to know what my system update is, so I'm going to do that. And some of you said that how do you live at Walmart? I'm going to show you that I am at Walmart. Some of you didn't believe I was at Walmart. But I'm going to start with the system I got. I got everything working. These are my two controllers for the 8 solar panels that's on top of the roof. And that's what gives me my juice to charge my batteries. And I got two 12-volt heaters there. They work. I got this heater here. It's electric. It runs off from an inverter. And I got another one, but I don't have it hooked up. And it works. So I finally got everything working right. And charging right. The thing is, I don't have the right kind of batteries yet. I need to build a good battery bank. So these 3 batteries, I got one marine battery, which I should have a bunch more, but I don't have the money to get them right now. So it'll run about 2 hours, because these are junk. They're only about 50%. And my van, I got it hooked up too through jumper cables and stuff, so when I'm driving it charges them up. But I ran all my batteries down last night, or night before last, and it was so cloudy that I didn't get enough charge to even get my van started until this morning, and when the sun came out and I was getting a full charge. But everything works. I even got light right there, and I got 2 lights back there, and I got a light right here, so I got plenty of light in here. So while I'm up here, I'm going to show you the solar panels, all 8 of them, if I can get up here and balance myself without falling. There's all 8 solar panels. I hope you can see it good, because I really couldn't reach up there. So I got it all wired in. The 8 solar panels come in on these 2 wires, 4 per grid. And you all saw on the first ones, when I bought the first one and unboxed, those are the solar panels. Now they do charge when it's cloudy, but you just don't get a full charge. And when you got lousy batteries like I got right now, I'm limited on how long I can stay warm. And I burnt my electric blanket up, so I got to get a new one. I cross-wired it and didn't know what I was doing because it was kind of dark. So I got to get another one. They're only about 15 bucks, 20 bucks. And then they work great. And then I got a glass blanket on top of it, and the glass gets hot and generates even more heat as the glass in the blanket and the beads get hot. So even if I can't have enough batteries to keep my heat going, that will keep me from freezing to death. And another thing I told you all about is my master propane heater. Now the thing with that is it creates a lot of fumes, and you got to be very, very careful. And you need a carbon monoxide detector like I got right there, so that while you're sleeping, if it gets too much in there, that thing go off, and hopefully you can wake up with that beep, beep, beep. A lot of people kill themselves really fast with these. I wouldn't suggest it, but if it's an emergency situation, vent your windows good, but it's a fight, because if it's windy, the wind's blowing in through your windows, and you're trying to stay warm, it just doesn't work. It's too much problem. And hi, little Ann. She's wanting to say hi. You want to say hi? Well, say hi. So, that's my update. I got my videos mixed up where I said part 1, part 2, because I had 2 segments. So, I don't have a computer to really do anything the right way just yet, but I'm going to try out of my disability check to get one here at Walmart, a Hewlett Packard one, because I can't, on my Chromebook, they won't let you download video editing software, and I can't do my intros, and I can't make my videos pop like you would like to see them, and do any editing until I can get a decent computer. And I want to, because I've been meeting a lot of homeless people living at Walmarts, and those of you who said I don't live in a Walmart and that I was lying, the person in that truck, they live in there, but they also use it as a work truck too, but they park here a lot. The other people, they probably maybe went to another Walmart, or they're out looking for a job or something. But this is my cable that runs from my battery all the way to the system. And then when I'm charging, it's also charging my battery up. But I also have a maintainer on there. So I can disconnect this up here when I don't want to use this, or to heat my van up. So I need at least 4 marine deep cycle batteries to make one bank. Now if I get them all brand new, one bank with one 12-volt electric heater, it would run probably about 13-14 hours. But it would take 4, because you don't want to bring your batteries all the way down to where they're 0 like I did. You won't get that many charges out of them. So if a 4 bank, one of those would bring it down to halfway if you're using a heater that takes a lot of amps, or electric ones off of an inverter. So I actually need 8. So I could last all night without having to get up or do anything, and leave my heat on and not have this running. And by the time I would wake up, all 8 batteries would only be down about 50% when the solar starts kicking back in and charging in the mornings. And then I would be okay. I'd get probably 3,000 or 4,000 charges out of them if I do it the right way like that. So, and I've done the math, and I know how much electric I'm using, how many watts it is, and how many amps. And that's what I need, is 8 marine batteries. And then I could run it and not have no more problems, and can run all my electric and everything. So what I want to do is get a new laptop. I don't think I could afford the GoPro cameras or anything right now. Maybe next month out of my disability, unless I can get some cars to paint. But then I need a couple of tools that's very expensive, and it's almost a headache to even get started again. But usually truckers park up here, and then they park down there. And then a lot of homeless people, there's some ladies that live in cars, and they come here. I see them here about 2 or 3 times a week, and they got their trunks all open where they can slide in there inside their car and into their trunk, and they got nice little beds, and they're making it. And because their spaces are smaller, they can stay warm easier than I can in a big van. So some people was wanting to know if I have a PayPal button, and yes I do. It's on my main channel page. You go to the main channel page where all my videos I've ever uploaded and everything's on that. And at the top of the YouTube channel page is clip art. A big long strip of clip art. I think it's maybe some tiny houses or something, I forget. And on the right side of my clip art is a PayPal button. And you, if you're interested or you want to, you can click on that, and it will take you to my PayPal business, which is the same thing on my van. I haven't made a separate one just for YouTube or Facebook. But as you see on my van, it says Rick's Auto Body and Detail Service LLC. And I get money in that way, or I can use it to pay out money. And I got it linked up to my YouTube clip art on my channel page. And what I'm going to do is kind of like if you all heard of Bob. He travels around and lives in his van and does van builds and camper builds, or shows people who's living that way in campers and RVs and fifth wheels and stuff. I'm going to be strictly more about the lesser people who are living like this, like I am. I should show you what it looks like in here. There's my bed, and it also folds up and turns into a lounge chair, or I can just lay it flat and it turns into a bed. But it's up too high to use as a chair, because I built it on a frame so I could store stuff underneath and have more room to walk out here. And then I got my wall right here that separates the front driving plate and everything place. And it's kind of a little roomy in here. And I mean, I'm not packed. And now I got my electric. It'll get better as I can get some batteries, especially as cold as it is. Then when I get the full battery banks, at least 2 banks, then I'll be able to stay warm of a night. Now the thing with these vans are, when it's 25 degrees outside, this metal gets 26 degrees colder than what that is. Like night before last, it was 7 degrees inside my van. That's how cold it was. And the ice was getting ice on the inside of the van. So the reason why that is because I was using propane and trying to breathe and had to have the windows open to let the carbon dioxide out. And I was just defeating my purpose, really. And I could come over here and warm my hands and my feet, jump back in the bed and try to rough it out. But always remember that I don't have the funds right now to take these off and put insulation and then put these back up. It would be a lot warmer in here. So if you got any ideas, or you're living in a van, drop a link below. And when I get my computer and a couple of GoPros and get my video editing software and stuff, I'm going to start interviewing these people who are homeless and living at Walmarts. So maybe that'll help you or somebody else out that you know is homeless, and an easy way to live if you have to go that route. And so instead of trying to rent a house with what little disability I get and then try to pay bills, which is impossible, right now I'm having money in my pocket, and I got electric, and hopefully maybe I'll have hot water, running water here pretty soon, so I can build my shower. And I'm going to show you all how to build a shower using your back doors like this. and how to either use tarps and turn this room here. This could be like a room, and you got your hot water, instant hot water heater, maybe mounted to here, and you can step outside and you're enclosed, and you can use this as a bathroom right here. I used to have a slide out room, and I may go get that back, where my bed slid out, and then I took an old pop-up camper thing, the tarp, and fixed it where it was all tight, and I could slide it out, and this was actually an airtight room. And then I could slide it back in, fold it up, and it turned into a couch, and I had a 50-inch screen TV where that wood is up there. That's why that wood was up there. So, and these two totes right there used to be cat litter when I had cats, but now they're just one's for dirty clothes and one's for clean clothes, till I can get rid of this. And then I'm going to put a little shelf in here, something, I don't know, and then have drawers for my clothes. So you can tell me what you think. Drop a line. If you're living in a van or a tiny house or a camper, send us a link. And we're going to start going live again. I do have the license on YouTube to go live, and we're going to start maybe trying to build a little van community, or maybe a teardrop community, and just travel and go and interview people and see what they got, how they got theirs built, how they stay warm. Also need the batteries too, because I want to put a rooftop, well, maybe not a rooftop because my solar panels are up there, but I'll fix a air condition system, maybe a pop out, where I can cut a little bit of this out, and then put runner or tracks on it, and maybe get a little electric button so it'd come out, the air condition's out, and then when I'm driving, just push a button like a pop out on a camper, and then it'll go back in, and then that would be maybe a good idea for an air conditioner. But I don't want nothing hanging outside when I'm driving. So, and I was thinking about making a whole wall pop out. Go and get one of those campers that has a pop out. Maybe the camper ain't no good, but I could take it all apart and pop this whole wall out and in. That would be pretty cool. Let me know what you think, or if you ever seen a van like that. So I'm gonna let you go. And for those of you who dissed me and said I don't live at no Walmart, this is one of the Walmarts I live at. And then I'll stay here a couple of days and go to another Walmart for a couple of days. So without further ado, thank you for visiting. And please, if anything, just share on your Facebook. Just hit the share. That will help me out a lot too. I only need about 200 some more subscribers, and then I'll be over my 1,000 mark on my subscribers, and then maybe make a little bit of side cash to buy extra food or gas off from the YouTube channel once I get 1,000 subscribers. So that's what it looks like. Let me know what you think. You all have a good day, and God bless you, and stay safe out there.